You filming already? Why didn't you tell me? Just rolled it. Hello. Good evening, folks, and welcome to this week's edition of Family Feud. I'm your host. Jedediah Longtree. Thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of Family Feud. This week's theme is what America ate during the Great Depression. And with that being said, let's get straight into the first question. Question number 1. Name and demonstrate one recipe for an appetizer that America ate in the Midwest. Calls will be taken in right now. There's our first call, conveniently. Hello, this is Jedediah Longtree, your honor.
Thanks, Jedediah. So for today, I'm going to be making some bomb cheese biscuits as my choice for an appetizer. Follow along with my steps if you're interested in making this at home. So I have all my ingredients and I'm basically going to be putting them together and doing stuff with them because that's how you cook. Let's get started and get into it. So today, I'm going to be starting off with my dry ingredients, beginning with 2 cups of flour and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. You want to grab a whisk and you just want to start mixing your ingredients in order to get them to combine. Mix your ingredients for about 2 years, and after that, see if they're the right texture, like so. Once you get them to the texture and movement that you want to get out a pan. Make sure that your pan is microwave and oven safe, like mine. Make sure to spread out your batter with the whisk onto the pan. Now we go in with our other ingredients. You want to sprinkle in some salt. You want to mix in your butter and add your lard. Now set your oven to a reasonable cooking temperature. When your oven has reached your reasonable cooking temperature, slide your batter in. In exactly 2 days, when it is done, you're going to take it out. And there you have it, cheese biscuits. Back to you, Jedediah.
Thank you, Amelia Smith, for your great answer. How to make cheese biscuits. Fortunately for you, that is the top answer, and you will receive your prize shortly later today. Now on to the second question. What is one Midwest breakfast item that was eaten during the Great Depression? Calls will be taken in right now. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hello?
To make a quick buckwheat cake, you're going to need 1½ cups of buckwheat flour, 3/4 of a cup of wheat flour, half a teaspoon of salt, 5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of melted shortening, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 egg, and 2½ cups of sweet milk. To prepare this recipe, first mix all the dry ingredients, then add in the milk slowly and stir until smooth, then add 1 beaten egg and beat the mixture until it is smooth. Next, add in the shortening and beat the mixture for 1 minute. Use a hot and well-greased griddle to cook the buckwheat cakes.
Fortunately for you, that happens to be the number 1 answer for one breakfast item that was eaten in the Midwest during the Great Depression. Now that being said, let's go on to the next question, number 3. Name one Midwest lunch that was eaten during the Great Depression. Wow, what an original question. Calls will be taken in right now, so call me. Come on, please do it. Come on. What's the button? Oh, look at that. Shut up. Hello, you're on air.
It's your girl Kiana. Today we are going to be making the one and only drop dumplings. First you want to do is get your container. Okay, and then you want to put 4 teaspoons. You got your milk. Now, what you finna do is get your eggs. You're gonna crack it. Oh, the milk got away. Ah! The other egg. Okay, you're gonna get your baking powder and just get it in there. And next, oh, that baking powder smells like grandma. Oh, she does. Now you're gonna get your flour. And this is what you guys should have. And then you're gonna mix it out. Oh, don't use your hand. Stir it all up. Ooh, that's my hair. That's a healthy hazard. I should be shut down from cooking. Get it nice and stirred. And when you take it out, you're gonna get Oh, it's falling. You're gonna get your drop dumpling.
Thank you, Kiana, for your great demonstration of how to make drop dumplings. In response to the question, name one Midwest lunch that was eaten during the Great Depression. Unfortunately for you, and fortunately for me, your answer was not on the response, and you only get one opportunity, so you are out with no money. More money for me, I'm fine with that. Let's get straight to the fourth and penultimate question. Name and demonstrate one Midwest dinner eaten during the Great Depression. Calls will be taken in right now. Oh, that was a quick call. Hello, yes, you're on air.
My name's Drew, and today we're going to be making ham sliced Southern style. So first, you'll need 1 slice of ham. Then you'll take some prepared mustard and spread it on the ham. There we go. Then we're going to take some sugar and we're just going to sprinkle a little bit on. That's going to be so good. And then we're going to take some milk, cover this whole thing in milk. We want the whole thing covered. There we go. All right, we're gonna pop this bad boy in the oven. Oh yeah. All right, after cooking this for about 30 minutes, it should be done. Oh, look at that, it looks fantastic. Let's pull that out. And that is ham sliced Southern style.
Thank you, Drew Salisbury, for your video response of how to make one Midwest dinner during the Great Depression. Your ham-sliced Southern style was pretty appealing to me, and coincidentally, it happens to be the top prize for this question. You will receive a certain amount of money that I will specify after the show. It's not a scam, I swear. Anyway, on to the final question. Name and describe, or demonstrate, one dessert that was eaten during the 1930s in the Midwest. Calls will be taken in right now. Look at call. Yeah, you know the drill.
Howdy fellas, today we're going to be making some delicious corn chowder. So first what you do is take your bowl and get all the ingredients. You got your 4 tablespoons of sweet milk, 2 eggs, your teaspoon of salt, and your tablespoon of baking soda. And you come here, mix them all together in this state-of-the-art oven for about 5 minutes. And then once you're done, you got some delicious corn chowder.
Thank you, Victor, for the wonderful demonstration of how to make crumb cake, which was the top answer for your question, which was name and demonstrate one dessert eaten in the Midwest during the Great Depression. Like I said, that was the top prize, and therefore you win your category. As you can see, most of the foods here are pretty bland. There are many common ingredients in Midwest cookbooks. The common ingredients in a cookbook will often tell you the ethical and physical geography of the land. And as you can see with the Midwest, there's a lot of grain and bread. Literally all of these courses that were said during the whole show had some sort of wheat in it. That's because the geography of the Midwest was very dry, and of course what grows in dry lands, a lot of like wheat and grains. So everything had grain in it. You could probably throw bread with anything. I can't imagine eating bread every single day. It sounds pretty boring, but that's kind of how they lived in the Midwest. The Midwest was like very lightly populated. You can see why. Very rural, mostly populated by white farmers. Not very much ethnic diversity, but even so, people still managed to take away some Mexican and Asian food recipes and somehow make it more American. By American, I mean they added bread to it. And that's basically it. So as you can tell, the Midwest is not all that exciting, as all these recipes are basically the same thing. I don't actually know how Steve Harvey ends Family Feud, because I've never actually seen it. So, I guess that's it. I'm Jedediah Longtree, and this has been Family Feud. See you next week. Oh, and for all the winners, I don't actually have your money, because in the heart of the Great Depression, the stock market's closed, and that's where we kept all our money, so sucks for you.